My second piece is talking about I'm proud to be a girl as today's ceremony. So here it goes. Regardless of the borderlines they put across the pages of my life, I'll rise. Regardless of the aimless, useless, and pointless words they try to bring on my ways, I'll never mind. Saying a girl is weak like the shadow of the tree. Saying a girl is useless in the outside, yes. I might be weak in the outside, yes, but I'm strong in the inside. Saying a girl can't manage. Yes, really, but we still can do it. My life is that like that of a boy because I can do more than what much he can do. My cries, I'm bleeding each and every day. I want to sing my song of victory, but I find no way. Please, girls, why can't we try? The world is full of emergencies. Yet they are there, but let's try our best. Just like the sun, I can shine. Just like the stars, I can rise and shine in the skies. I'm not alone. Regardless of that discrimination, oppression, and darkness they bring in my house, I will still rise. Regardless of their sadness, they try to prevent on my way, I'll still shine. Because I'm a girl's child, full of responsibilities. I understand my ways, yes. Of course I understand my ways, but where are the people to push me up? Where are they? Girls, we need not evil. We live in the broken world, people with broken mind and broken souls being treated like elephants and chameleons. We better compare visible things seeming to be comparable. Gender has been a balloon of any price to sell and dwell. Gender has been a chameleon of any color to change and dwell. Because we men and men are ghosts of the house. Can we try to bury this board of violence at the back of the universe? Can we all try to change violence and bring peace? Tendele ndofunika kwali ense. Girls, atsigana, we are here. Not to fail, but to stand and bring the equality, because girls' rights or leadership, as well as well-being, lies on our path. Thank you, guys.
Very powerful pieces of poems. At one point, I was like, she's really going to cry. That I was scared and then because I'm the one in front. I don't have tissue there. But it was all her being in the moment, and it's very lovely to see how you are, triggering emotions to the people who are listening to you. Honestly, guys, and but good komasalira. Anyway, tenti mombeso ni manja. Kangadi, that girl is from Doha. Kudoa kukanga diguli ndiko yaga moto, guys. Anyway, Doha chwe. Okay, girls chwe. So panoba tikandi session ya plenary to consolidate what we've been discussing since morning. So we have 3 amazing young ladies that will be doing that session. So when you hear your name, please come in front. We have Edith Chinyumba from the Ministry of Gender, where she's working as a principal economist. Principal economist is ready for Ministry of Gender. Her name is Edith Chinyumba. Edith, we're waiting for you. But we also have Peace Ndoya. She works with SRH Africa Trust, SAT. She's also a very bona fide advocate on issues around SRHR, sexual reproductive health rights. So you can have a seat, Edith. And we have Trifonia Kaduya. Trifonia is a speaker of, I have forgotten which parliament. I think she'll be able to introduce herself. So Trifonia Kaduya, if you are with us, please come in in front. So, like I said, those are our beautiful, brilliant young ladies. And hodi akale malo mode wano mene wogo. Niza school za kala bobozo. Zodi sizofunika kukwegesa yamene wakala bongo. So our session ningo kala basi ubanga consolidate mele kala tugu photo kozelana kwambira mama wabaja mena nene nakali kwamba baja. So most of that ntawi, let me start with Edith, and then we go to Peace, then we go to Trifonia. You can introduce yourself, and then we dive into the session. Thank you.
Thank you. My voice. See my jet. My voice. Thank you. Like they said, I'm Edith Chinyumba. I'm working with Ministry of Gender, Community Development and Social Welfare as a principal economist. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Peace Ndoya. I work with SRHR Africa Trust as a youth advocate.
Hi everyone, I'm Trifonia Gaduya, former speaker for Neno Children's Parliament, and also the former deputy speaker for National Children's Parliament. And I'm at Luana, Bunda Campus, studying Bachelor of Science in Gender and Development.
So we are going to just provide a short summary of what we heard from those brilliant young minds, starting with my friend.
Thank you so much. So this session is going to be interactive. What we're going to give you are just some pointers of what we have taken note since morning. So with me, I have just some bullets on the interventions that we have discussed. Since morning, we have discussed issues on education, environment, sanitation, sexual reproductive healthy rights, and human rights. So our role, the three of us, is that we're going to compile a report on some of these issues. So what we want from the rest of us is to shed more light on issues that we feel like should be included. So Edith is going to also provide some of the things that she has taken note. And after that, we're going to give the floor to you to give us some of the issues that you feel like we should add. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So this is just a summary of the great work you're doing. I would like to talk on challenge. Third is a challenge to do with coverage. So you are failing to go to other places. You're only limited to where you are. It's also in a way connected to the resources that are available for you. And lastly, you've talked about training. You don't have enough capacity to be able to, because when you are supposed to run these organizations or any interventions that you're doing, you're supposed to have some background knowledge. You're supposed to have some research, but you do not have that kind of capacity, which is also required for you to actively participate. So those are the key challenges that I picked, but I think this will help us to get more from you. Thank you.
Thank you once again. I'll take you through what we aspire during the panel discussion. Remember, they asked that, why do you aspire that the future should look like? So the first thing that most of the panelists raised was that there have to be a collaboration that they want different organizations, whether local organization and international organization, collaborating with their organizations that they have right now, because as the problem that has been stated, that lack of funding. So in the future, they wish that there should be collaborations with local and international organizations. And there should be also extended coverage. I understand that there was a point that there is higher demand for the services. So the future, it looks like they hope that it should be extended. The organizations that are in some areas, they have to be extended to other areas. And the other one was on reduced impact of climate change, as one of the panelists was talking about forestry, afforestation, and afforestation. So that's the point coming from. And on the other one was reduced violation of girls, including child marriages. That the future look brighter as there will be reduced number of child marriages. And also there will be more participants, more participation in terms of child parliament, as the deputy speaker for child parliament has already stated. And also the other one was on mindset change, that girls, they have to change their mindset, that they can make it, that once they are given a chance, once they are given an opportunity, they can make it better than how the boys are performing. So reaching this far, I think it's now your time that you have to provide to us those things that we haven't mentioned, but we have covered it since morning. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So maybe I have to stand. I need to know, from the challenges that were presented, have we missed some other challenges? Are those enough, or we haven't spoken of any other challenges that you face? Thank you.
Abuse.
Thank you. So she mentioned that one of the challenges that girls face is abuse. Thank you. So any other challenges? I'll take 5 hands. So there's a hand there and there.
Child marriages.
Child marriages. Thank you. So we have abuse and child marriages. Child marriage is also abuse, right?
Violence.
Violence. Okay, so it seems you're facing quite some challenges.
Shortage of school infrastructure. Lack of role models.
So there's shortage of school infrastructure and lack of role models. So many problems for these young girls.
Child labor. Shortage of school fees.
Thank you. So we have child labor and shortage of school fees.
Kunyozedwa kwatsigana amene achembera akabweranso ku school.
So it's one of the abuses in form of harassment. We'll take 2 more.
Early pregnancies.
Thank you. Early pregnancies. Do we have one more? Last.
Kuchepa kwa chitetezo makamaka atsikana amene akuchokera m'maboma amene ali m'malire.
Akuti, this is a very powerful point. Kuchepa kwa chitetezo, sorry, kwa atsikana amene achokera m'malire. People can take them, akoza ku trafficking it. Yeah, thank you.
Poverty.
Yes, poverty is also one of the key challenges. So we have taken note of that. We'll add to the list of the challenges that we had recorded. So there are numerous. You are talking of poverty, you are talking of abuse, lack of school fees that comes within poverty. There are issues of security, mostly to do with Amina Makala around borders. the issues of harassment, kusalidwa. So we'll add to the list of the challenges that were listed. Thank you.
Okay, so as we're talking about our voice, and I think in the morning it was stressed that apart from us raising our challenges, we should also suggest solutions. So at this point, I think we have all taken note of the challenges that we have raised. And as I said, that this is going to be more of a discussion, I want us to also suggest some of the solutions that we think should be included for us to address these challenges. So I'll open the floor to any one of us who wants to go first.
We have 5 minutes for that.
Yes.
Actually, we forgot ourselves as girls, that we need some basic needs as a young girl. That's the problem that we forgot. And the solution is we should provide some basic needs to girls so that we should not indulge in ourselves into negative behaviors. Yeah, thank you.
Based on lack of enough school infrastructures, they have to provide enough, adequate infrastructures for school-going girls that may prevent them to indulge in bad behaviors.
Okay. I have the suggestion for those girls who are finishing their secondary school, who want to go at university, they should be provided with sponsorship for scholarships so that they should go abroad with their school, with their education.
We should also provide guidance and counseling to the children which are adolescent stage.
We should provide guidance and counseling for those children okay. We should provide guidance and counseling for those children that have risky behaviors.
Amene afuna kuyankha funso aziyimirira kuti kamera izioneka bwinobwino, so you have to be standing up.
We should provide provision of civic education on both girls and boys based on early marriages, because they must know the dangers of early pregnancy during delivery, mostly of girls.
Encouraging young girls which are actively participating in civil society.
Okay, on education, on the issue of those girls who haven't access to some pads when they are doing their periods, they have to be some organization that must provide them with some sanitary pads for them to be attending their schools, because of some of them they didn't go to school because they don't have enough of materials like these things. Also on the same thing, these organizations, they must provide some changing rooms for the children, that they must have the security when they are doing their menstrual periods at the school, because some of them, they fear that maybe when one of them sees they are changing maybe at the toilet, because there are many people going there, so they don't feel, they just upset, they didn't go to school because they are fear that if one of them sees them, they should left or at her. That's my point.
On the issue on child abuse, the organization, the policies, they have to warn the parents and take action when the parents abuse their children, and the action have to take place, because they just said that we are warning you that you shouldn't do this again. Then they do it again. They just say that you don't have to do this. So action need to be taken place. They have to be punished, the parents who forces their children or who abuses their children. Thank you.
Okay, I would talk about the security thing. Most of the schools, we don't have tight security, I can say. So schools or maybe the organizations need to provide tight securities for us, most especially girls, to be protected from any kind of violence, like rape, maybe being thrashed by some other kids, or maybe even the teachers. So they need to provide tight securities to us, most especially girls. We need to have, maybe at their hostels, some of us don't have fences, whereby maybe people from outside get inside and then rape us, molest us in other ways, or even use us some other things like maybe we can say cocaine, all those drugs. So they need to provide us this tight security for us to be protected from any kind of violence.
I would like also to comment on security. My suggestion is, I guess the online organizations, they should just civic educate the community, just because the ones who will be raping the girls, they'll be coming from the same village, the same borders. So if we can say the police should come first, I guess they should be the village who should understand that the girls, they do also have rights. Then the police work hand in hand with the people in the village, then thereafter the betterness of that village.
How many minutes? Oh, we're dead. Okay, I'll take one more. The very last one.
I'm going to make solutions on lack of school fees and poverty. Ma organization azibeka kwa mabasale kwa anthu oti alibe owathandizira kuwapeka school fees yawo.
Okay, so because we have run out of time, Edith will make the closing remarks, and I think yeah, you just conclude. Yeah, so Edith will, oh sorry, Trifonia will take the closing remarks, and I think if some of us have other suggestions which haven't been mentioned, you can find us at the back. We are sitting together, the three of us, so we can just take note of any other suggestions that you have. Thank you.
Titenge kwa boma, mfuna titani, aboma alipo mpano eti. Apolisi aliko nkuno, madonors aliko nkuno. Kodi mufuna tika auze chani, message imene titakanene kuti asikana athu akuti tipange ichi. 3 points. Adamenda.
Like she mentioned, I think anabanga highlights zokuti anthu amene ali ku Trifonia. Could you please anabanga highlight kuti anthu amene akufuna akambiyane so akhoza kupita kumbuyo. They highlighted that they are sitting at the back, so more people can also come and bring in their input on that.
Or even you can just write on your paper that when I'll be going there, I'll be just collecting. You can just put it up on the takeaway messages. Or like recommendations to the government, to the parliament, I'll be collecting.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for our wonderful, 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 wonderful. Yes, so that was Edith Chinyumba and Peace Ndoya, as well as Trifonia Kaduya. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, once again. So panoba we have a workshop, entire workshop panoba amene atipangile yokudzana ndi mental health. But nagamba, so when we're having the panel discussion, one of the issues was mental health. So we're gonna have a workshop based on mental health and wellness for girls. And the person who's going to be giving us that is none other than Wezi Mbendera. So let me welcome Wezi Mbendera up to the stage and a round of applause for her, ladies and gentlemen. So Wezi Mbendera is a 22-year-old. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She's a 22-year-old. She's a holder of a Bachelor of Science in Gender and Development. Ndipo she advocates for an equal society, equity in a society, that youth should strive in their passion as well as based on their merit.
Anyways, good afternoon, everyone. As you already explained, my name is Wezi Mbendera. And guys, I want you to be happy. So I'll start with an activity. So everybody's expected to stand up before I start talking to you about mental health and well-being of a girl child. So I don't know if I'll use... Okay, this is more of an energizer because I see a lot of people look tired and everything. And I'm pretty sure most of you know this energizer. So we're going to start with 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 on the left as well. And then we're going to count down. We'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 1. And then we'll start with the hands. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. I hope that's clear, yeah? So we do it a bit fast. On a count of 3, we start. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. 1. Thank you very much. So girls, session hii sindibwera ngati kuzafotokoza zinthu, but I also want to hear from you. Ndikufuna munduze zimene mukuziwa pa nkhani ya mental health and well-being amene timatha kuwanenanso ngati kuti malingaliro abwino tikapita muchichewa. Ndiye moyenda nene ayikhala interactive session. Sindifuna ndizingoyankhula ndekha, ndikufuna so munduze maganizano moyenda nenera kuti our voice, our equal future, so our equal equality. So ndimafuna kuti ndimve maganizo anu. For I want 3 people, 3 girls. Munduze kuti mukamamba za mental health timabwera mutu mwanu ndishani, kwambiri mumaganiza za jani mukamamba mental health and well-being.
To my understanding, I think mental health and awareness for girls, to me, it seems like we have different understandings. We people have got different understandings. For me, I can say something to this girl in a different way, and I can say the same thing to this one, but their understanding will be totally different. And there's some messages, more especially at schools, maybe let's say, from her family. Maybe there's, I can say, a funeral. And then that message has been reported to the, maybe I can say the head teacher or maybe the headmistress. And then someone or a student has heard that information, and then she has directly went to that person and tells her. That is completely wrong. Because the way she is going to take that thing is going to be totally different than the way she would have understand it if that information was from the head teacher or the headmistress. So for me, this mental health thing, it seems like, for instance, my father's dead. For instance, you need to understand. For instance, my father's dead. And then the message has been sent to me. I'll be depressed. You know, depression is really something which a person might even end up committing suicide. It's something really, I don't know how to tell, but it's something really horrible. I can say that. So this depression thing affects us women, especially girls, really badly. It affects us dearly. So this depression can even affect us mentally in terms of secure thing. We might be mentally disturbed. As a result, our thinking capacity, our concentration of attention will be totally disturbed. So in my own understanding, this health and awareness, mental health and awareness for girls, it's something that whenever we're trying to give messages to people, information to people, at least we need to do something like, whenever we're negotiating with them, use some words which can help that person understand the situation very clearly. So that's how I understand this thing.
Thank you so much. And we move to the other person.
Mental health is all about psychological, emotional, and well-being of people. That it also affects our acting, feelings, and the way we do things.
Thank you very much. And then I think we'll take the last one there.
From the way I learned about mental health at school is like mental health is the well-being of your mind. Like if someone, like mental health can help you not to commit stuff like suicide because of the situations. You are confident in yourself, so that's mental health. Like if you are talked to in a bad way continuously and you don't have like, someone hasn't helped you in that area, you might think of committing suicide or other things like that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So basically, all that we have been told ndi zonadi. So mwina so munjila ina tukozana zodi mental health ndi kuganiza bwino kuta kubanga zisankho zoyenelela. Enditaona mukoza kukhulupirira kuti taona pa masiku apitawo mzaka zapita zitaona kuti achinyamata ambiri apanga akumana ndi mavuto ambiri oti apangisa kuti ena mpaka nakumazimangirira zinthu zambirimbiri, ena mwina akuyamba so kumapanga ma decisions olakwika chifukwa choti sakutha kuganiza bwino koma pali zifukwa zosiyanasiyana zimene zimapangisa zimenezi. And mwina nenoti session ndifuna ndizimva kwa inuyo, sindifuna ndibwere ndikuuzeni. Ndimafuna so ndikufunseni kuti momwe mwamvesesera moyitanenera za mental health, mukuganiza kuti ndi zinthu ngati zitizo zimene zikutipanga atsikana kuti tikhale sakuganiza bwino, mapezeka zoti tikupanga ma decisions mwina ngoti mwina moyo wanga sukuyenda bwino ningozimangirira, o kapena mwina moyo wanga sukuyenda bwino mwina ningambopanga zakuti zinthu zosayenera zimene zikuonongaso chani moyo wathu. Ndiye ndifunanso ndive kwa anthu ena ngati atatu. Okay. All right.
Pregnancies. Pregnancies.
Akuti mimba zotenga daka yachichepere. Tipite. Okay, you can go back. And ningopita kumbuyo, come back.
Peer pressure. kuonedwa bansi makamaka kusalemekezedwa pamaganizo athu pa zimene tikukamba.
And mostly the violations of human rights mostly are among girls. Once we are abused and we don't want to breathe them out, so we just keep on hiding it inside. That brings in the bad health into our brain, so we feel not good to speak them out. I can say like that, life circumstances as well as violations against girls.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna take a last one. I saw a hand somewhere.
Negative comments. Negative comments.
A good negative comments. I think this is a hot one right here. So because all the areas are in the tujoni napa pankani mini.
Stress and anxiety.
Okay, I feel like is more of lack of contentment and confidence in ourselves. So most of the times we're exposed to issues of peer pressure, and then we end up falling victims just because we don't have that contentment, and we end up being victims of social comparisons. So we end up comparing ourselves to other people, and in the end, if we fail to like shoot into whatever it is that they are doing, we focus on making ourselves to be there in either ways, but then yeah. And that's how we end up maybe killing ourselves if things are not working the way we want them to.
I wish I would take more commando. Let's just move on. Momwela onela babale se antamena yankula wagambabo zintu zambiri. Kuma zugone godi zambi zubwela ngati mavura metu kumana nao pasiku ndi siku. Chifaja kumavura mene wantu tukumapanga anamvako za depression ndani angokweza dzanja. Yes. So depression imabwela chifaja kuti mwakumana ndi mavuto, and mukuonera mavuto awo anthu mmakhala mukuganiza kuti mwina mavuto basi ndizingokumana nawo daily, and you end up losing hope kuti mwina palibe chilichonse chimene ndingapange sozafika apa ndasala palipo. That's why anthu ena amapeza kuti they're getting to a situation where they're thinking kuti mwina solution ya zinthu zindiyani, mwina suicides. But guys, I'm here to tell you that aliyense mwa ife amakumana ndi mavuto, and you're not alone. You are not alone in the sense that sometimes we even have family. Family is there for us to talk about our issues. If we keep our issues to ourselves, mwina ineru basi zinthu zandithera pompa, basi poti kunyumba kundukumana ndi nkhaza izi basi sindipitiriza kupanga chilichonse. So apa chimene ndikupanga influence ndicho kuti mukakhala ndi zinthu zina nkhawa, it's better kumapita to the closest munthu amene mukumva kuti ine nditamuza munthuyu andimvera, o nditamuza munthuyu andithandiza kuti nditani, kusiyana ndi kusunga zinthu mwa iwe wekha. Ndiye pali njira zambiri zimene tingathandizikire titaona zoti takumana ndi mavuto amene wawa. Ndiye komaliziraso ndiyankhula kuti ndipezanso anthu atatu amene mwina sindinakupaseni chance yoti muyankhule, mungandiuze kuti pa zinthu zimene takambazi tingathane nazo bwanji, tingathandizane olo bwanji kuti zinthu ngati zimene zizi tithane nazo.
You have 2 minutes. I should be lapping up.
Guidance and counseling when ones have problems.
Okay. A good guidance and counseling, and this is coming even in a school sector. You have teachers and who are social welfare. Guys, go talk to them. They will help you.
Chatting with your friends to reduce stress and anxiety.
Listen to music.
Okay. Listening to music, dancing. I want a hand from that side, that end. There's a hand here. Just give it.
Avoid being at lonely place.
Avoid what?
Being at lonely place. Lonely.
Okay.
Lonely place.
And one last one.
Trying to say no and mean it. Trying to say no and mean it.
As girls, we should learn to voice out. Girls, tindi ma many institutions ngati kuti tindi ma youth friendly services mamedzi mwathu muja, tindi alangizi, tindi kuchipatala. We should try to voice out whenever tindi ma challenges. Kaya tapangidwa nkhanza, kaya tindi nkhawa. Tizipita ma institutions ngati amene aja kuti timapeza alangizi amene amatilangize. A lot of girls panopo tikuma depression ija kumachitika funa zoti kuti tiyankhule timakanike. So we should learn to voice out.
Thank you very much. With time, I don't know if you can give me 2 more minutes so that I give a chance to her.
Okay, maybe 1 minute, but anyone else can just give you the solutions later.
Okay, another thing, it's my girls these days kutengeka just because of what is happening in my social medias. So as a lizard, mapezori tukona ma social medias is into konori komanzanga indezi kumutegela and then trying to find other ways. As a lizard, mapezori we are being depressed because it ona ngari tikutsalila. So zintu zina I think tizikuritsidwa sometimes many tilili not to cope up some other things as many can lead to depression.
Thank you. Zose mwanene ndizolondola koma kutenga ni momwe ndapasilidwa nthawi. I think ndithela pompa koma no kwambiri chimene ngakulimbikise ni momwe ndanenera muta mukama kumana ndi mavuto osiyana ndi bwino kuona kuti mavuto angawa ndingapite nawo kuti kosiyana kuti ngokhala wekha ndikumaganiza kuti mwina basi tusindingapangeso chilichonse. What I can tell you is that it's okay not to be okay. It's okay, guys. Osamati mwina poti ndakumana nazo ndineyo basi ndoti ineyo ndinamenda alakuisaja. No, you can speak it out. Olopena mukupangidwa nkhaza makomomo. Ena depression imabwera feja nkhaza zimene mupangidwa. There's sexual harassment. There is gender-based violence. Anthu kumene muli kunyumba kuja mwina mufuna mupite ku school lomuwerenge akupasani zintchito zambirimbiri piling you up. It's okay mukapita school kuja kuyankhula ndi ndani aphunzitsani. Kumakhala ziphunzitsa social welfare. Kumapita ome kuja kutula nkhawa zanu. I think with this ndathera pano. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Wezi, for that interactive session, dwelling much on mental health and wellness. Right now, we're going to call the children's reference group to give us a play. Are you guys ready? Yes, quickly come in front and do your performance. While they're coming in front, the panelists for our next session, please be prepared.
We are children from reference group. We have come with a drama titled
My Voice, My Rights, Our Equal Future.
Knock, knock, knock.
Yes, come in.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Me too.
Why don't you school?
My mother tells me to
do different kinds of chores. She forced me to do all the chores, and she wants me to drop out of school and get married to a rich man.
Ayi zimene zozo sizabwino yeneka upitirize maphunziro ako umene umakhozera mklasi.
Zoonadi. Ndewe ungandithandize bwanji?
Tipeza njira imene tingathetsere mavuto amene akupitirauza ahead.
Zikomo kwambiri.
Anita.
Yes, ma.
What were you doing inside the house?
I was studying.
You are studying all this time?
Yes.
Did you wash the plates?
No, I didn't.
Why?
I thought John would wash the plates.
But I told you already, John is a boy, you are a girl.
Why can't he wash the plates? Just because he's a boy doesn't mean he doesn't have to do the chores.
In the next coming years, you will be a woman like me. And John will have to be a man. And that's why I always encourage you to be like a woman.
But I don't want to do these kinds of works in the future, but I want to work hard and get a job.
You will get the job after you get married. I have found you a man to marry with.
I don't want to get married now.
You will get married whether you like it or not. It's my decision.
Please don't do this to me, ma.
Whether you like it or not, whether you say yes or no, but my suggestion is yes.
Knock, knock.
Get in.
How are you?
I'm fine, and how are you?
I'm fine. Where's your daughter?
My daughter is inside.
Okay. I want to take him to a walk.
You will take her. What do you want her to do for you?
I want to marry her.
You want to marry her?
Yes.
Okay, let me call her.
Wait.
Anita.
Ma'am, you know something? When you help me to marry your daughter, I'll build a house for you and I'll buy a car. You'll be a rich woman.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so let me call her. Anita.
How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you?
Ma, what did you want me to do?
This is the man that I said that you are going to get married with.
But I said I don't want to get married.
But in my life, I always imagined that you should get married like me. You know that it has been now a year since your dad died. I am alone now. And you know that poverty is in this house. So what do you want me to do?
I keep on telling you, poverty does not kill.
But only people suffer.
So if they suffer?
So can I even give you enough resources for your school?
No.
So why are you refusing?
It's just that he will disturb me from my studies.
He cannot disturb you from anything.
But Ma, what are you saying is not the truth. I've seen many people around the neighborhood. They don't do these kind of things.
But in my way, I'm gonna do it.
Please, Ma, I don't want to marry this guy.
You are going to marry this man, whether you like it or not. And also, he said that you need to go and take a walk.
I said I don't want to.
You are going to go.
But if I go take a walk with him, will I get enough time to study? And will you let me go to school again?
Yes, I will give you enough time if you do what I say.
Okay, Ma.
Hi, my darling.
Hi, my wife.
Oh, I have some news to tell you.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's about our neighbor. I overheard her saying that she wants her daughter to drop out of school and get married to a man who can be maybe her father.
I think we should go and meet our neighbors so that we can discuss the issue.
Okay, let's go. Knock, knock, knock.
Yes, get in.
Greetings.
Greetings, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Thank you. How are you? Thank you.
Okay, in the morning I overheard you saying that you are quarreling with your daughters. You are telling her to drop out of school and get married to a man. Is that true?
Yes, it's 100% true.
Oh, why are you doing this? She's a young girl and she cannot be getting married at her age.
I am alone. My husband died a month ago. And you know that it's hard being a woman alone with her children.
So what? Prophet cannot kill a person.
But it only suffers.
Okay, I want to tell you that if you continue telling her to get married to that man, I'm going to tell you to the chief.
Okay, let's see what the chief will say about it. But it's my decisions, and she's my daughter.
Okay. Knock, knock, knock.
Yes, come in.
Morning, my order.
Morning. What brings you here?
We're looking for the chief. Is she around?
Why do you want the chief?
We have a certain issue that I want to discuss with her.
Okay, sit down. Let me go and call her.
Thank you.
Chief, someone wants you outside.
Morning.
Morning.
What brings you here?
It's about our neighbor. I overheard her saying that she wants her daughter to drop out of school and get married to an old man that can be maybe her father.
Can you go and call the mother?
Okay. Knock, knock, knock. I have brought them.
Okay. So, are you the daughter? Yes. Can you tell us what changes do you face from your mother?
My mother forces me to do all the household chores, and she expects me to drop out of school and get married to a rich man.
Is that true?
Yes, it's true.
So why are you doing that?
Because I have nothing to do with her, and she's a woman. She will be a woman now because she's going to get married to a man. And in my house, there's a lot of poverty. I cannot provide enough resources for her school.
So you can take poverty as an excuse?
Yes, no, it's not excuse, but it's a real thing in my house.
You know that poverty cannot kill. In our area, there are many people which are suffering from poverty, but they are not forcing their children to get married. So are you doing that?
I'm doing this because I already said she's a woman and she's going to be, because she will be marrying a man. And also, I have nothing to provide for her school, like her school fees, her basic needs. I don't have everything that she needs.
But do you know what? What we are doing is against the laws. The laws say that
a girl have to get married between the age of 18. So you are against the law.
So you are saying that the things that I'm doing is wrong to her?
Yes.
So what can I do for her to get her all basic needs?
Okay, maybe we'll give you some money to start a business, but you should not force your child to get married to an old man. And also there are some organizations that can help you, such as the Save the Children. They can help you. It's their duty to help the children who are poor.
If they help my child to succeed her education, you can do whatever you want from her. But if they don't, the man that I have prepared for her to get married, she's going to marry.
Your child is very intelligent in class. If you don't know, she can help you. He can build a house for you, not that the old man we are talking about.
I understand now.
Okay, but please don't continue.
Thank you. This is the drama that we prepared for you. So this is what happens in some of the areas. So we just performed a little because of time. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. Guys, a round of applause. Usachita sanje. Maona chimene chandisangalatsa drama yet anyamata sonali gawo anatengapo gawo soili. So kamba zakuti equality is not just ifeyo kupikisana against anyamata. It's a thing that also involve them because the guys are already there. We just want to make it equal. We just want to make it equal. So a round of applause once again for the wonderful play that was done. All right, moving on with our program. Panobati wena tikale ndi tikala rather. Tikala ndi round table discussion. So if you hear your name, you have to pop up front. So tilindi anka watu amena kale Veronica Muswamba. So she is going to be the anchor or the moderator of this particular discussion that's going to happen right now. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for her. So basically, Antamina Kubela Babango Banka represent my different civil society organizations, commands my government agencies, commands my private sector entities, commands my stakeholder, Siana. Commands panelist winner, Kala Grace Sichula. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Grace Sichula up front. We also have Memory Jankala. So yes, let's welcome Memory Jankala as well. So we also have Catherine Walusa, and we have from Dodma, we have Olings Ngandira. Is Olings around? What? So tikhala sondi kuchokela ku DYO wa ku Palombe tikhala ndi Cecilia Bononge. So let's welcome Cecilia up front as well. And we also have Kubanga represent NGO CCR tikhala ndi Desmond Mhango. Ali chairperson wa NGO CCR. Command, so last but not least, we also have Linda Kabanda kuchokela ku Kakodo. So these are the people that are going to be that are going to have a round table discussion. Commando, you guys, you only have 20 minutes for just a maximum of 20 minutes, still limited time. So please stick to the time. Over to you. So I've been notified that Grace Maulidi should come up front as well. Ndecho ndechikama yankhula tigwitse ntchito microphone kuti so anthu amene akutiwonera online akathenso kutimva sangoona nkhope zathu nkumati kodi kuyankhula chani.
Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Guys, let's give it a vibe. We are girls inside here. So my name is Veronica. You can call me Sweet 16. So allow me to ask my group to introduce themselves and what they do. We're starting from her.
My name is Grace Mauridi from Zomba. I am Rena from St. Michael CDSS School.
Hi everyone. My name is Memory Changala. I am a Dreams Ambassador from DAP, Blantyre District. I am a holder of diploma in Community Development and Advanced Diploma in Marketing. As an ambassador, I'm a role model to HYWs, and I'm also a voice of the HYWs. I also advocate the rights of HYWs and also encourage them to take responsibility of their lives. I also educate girls on how to make sanitary pads and other things so that they can be flexible and also be able to live their life as men can do. Thank you.
Tibwanji tonse. Atsikana twe. Dzina langa ndine Linda Kabanda Nkoma, ndikuchokera kunchinji. Kunchinji tikupanga ma program a women empowerment. Tikuphunzitsanso atsikana kukhala odzidalira, kupanga kugwira ntchito zamanja. Kukhoma, kukwera padenga kukakhoma nyumba. Atsikana azikhoma. Atsikana akhale ma mekaniki. Atsikana akhale ma plumber. Tili ndi materala, of course uterala anthu ambiri amapanga, koma kwambiri tikulimbikitsa ntchito zimene timaziona ngati kuti anyamata akhoza kugwira okay. Ifenso atsikana timakwera padenga kukakhoma nyumba. Zikomo kwambiri.
Zinanga ndi Sisia Bonongwe, ndi mlangizi wa Chinyamata ku Phalombe. Ngati mlangizi wa Chinyamata timayesesa kuti tizoona kuti maufulu onse a Chinyamata mudera kapena mu district akulemekezedwa, komanso ma activities onse amene abwera amene akufuna kuti agwire ntchito ndi Achinyamata onse akufikira Achinyamata onse popanda chinyengo china chilichonse. Zikomo.
Hi everyone. My name is Gracie Salome Jula. I am an advocate. I am also the former Deputy Speaker of the Youth Parliament of Malawi. I share interest on the 3 Sustainable Development Goals, which is education, climate change, as well as gender equality.
Hi everyone. My name is Catherine Walusa, Dreams Ambassador for Anna Patsogol activity. I'm from Mashinga. And now I'm schooling. I'm at MIJ, Malawi Institute of Journalism.
Good afternoon, everyone. I have just realized that I'm the only man up front here. So I don't know if I'm at the right place, but I believe I am there. My name is Olings Mwandira. I'm from Dodoma. I'm working as disaster recovery officer. Basically, what we do is after a disaster has hit us, so we look at the interventions and all those things which we are supposed to do to get back to our normal life. Thank you.
So thank you very much. Let's get to business. My first question is on Chichewa. It's going straight to Grace Maulidi and Catherine. The question is, iwe inuyo ngaratsikana munakuzidwa bwanji ndi ngozi zoza mwati zizi? Tiyambe ndi Catherine.